What's going on, everybody? Uh, Yesterday I uploaded a video about Ezekiel. Um, these first few videos is just going to be introducing you to the snakes that we have and the lizards. They'll probably get on here eventually. Um, I just wanted to introduce them to you guys so you know what we got going on and that we actually have a few. So anyhow, this is uh, the one I promised you I would show. This one is possibly my favorite. I think I say that for everyone, but this one is really, um, he's nothing special. He's no fancy morph or anything. I can hear the rats eating and drinking. Um, but he is, he is definitely one of the calmest that we have. He loves to be handled. They say that they don't really care to be handled, but um, he's always seemed to enjoy it pretty well. So, all that said, this is Link. Link is just a normal to most, but to me, he's one of the coolest ones we have. His temperament is amazing. He's very calm. He'll hang out with you and watch a movie if that's what you want to do. He's what I call a 2-hour snake. He'll definitely hang out for 2 hours, 3 hours if you want him to. Right now he's being kind of shy because he just woke up. He's hiding his little face. But he is well. He just shed the other day. Let's see if I got it wrote down. Yeah, he shed on the 14th, which would have been Sunday. Yep. So he shed out Sunday, and every time, as soon as they shed, if you own snakes or any kind of reptile, you'll know that excuse me, their pattern or their colors tend to be more vibrant as soon as they shed. And he's the same. He's just, like I said, he's just a normal, what everybody says, but he's a beauty to me, anyway. I don't know why normals get such a bad rap, or they get classified as just a normal. They're little, they're fairly cheap. You can pick up a normal ball python from your pet store or your breeder for probably 60 or 70 bucks. And they're great. They're great. It's a great way to get introduced to the hobby. They have amazing patterns, as well as the rest of them. They all have unique patterns, but something about these guys, I guess it's one of the years ago. I had one. I actually had two that were very similar to him, and I guess that's where it comes from, where my infatuation with them began, is because of the colors that they are. The golden or the brown and the black contrast is from out of this world to me. It's a normal or a royal or a wild type, whichever you prefer to call them. There's nothing wrong with them. They make great pets. They make an impressive snake when they get bigger. He'll make a decent sized snake when he's full grown. He's still fairly young. He's just a little over 300 grams. See his face. He's just a little over 300 grams, and he's growing. When we got him, he was probably close to 200, I think. So we put some meat on him. He eats whenever you offer him food. He's turned food down twice since we've had him, and both times we didn't know, but both times he was going into shed, or he was getting ready to shed. So that always seems to have an effect on their eating habits, is when they get ready for shed. But for the most part, this is what he does. He just hangs out. He's just very docile, very calm, very relaxed guy. He's curious sometimes. We have a red fuzzy blanket that he just loves. Anytime that blanket is around, he'll just get in it and he'll lay down and just stay there. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it's so soft or because it's warm. Um, him and the boa, his name's Negan. Him and Negan both they love that blanket. So uh, it's not wintertime anymore, of course. But when it was wintertime, we uh, we would make sure that we had the blanket around them and they could just hang out in the blanket and we could watch TV or a movie or whatever we wanted to. Um, but yeah, this is him. Again, like I said, people say just a normal, but to me they're just as impressive as any other. Again, his name is Link. Yes, we have a Link and a Zelda, and we have a Negan, Ezekiel, and a Lucille. If you can't see, we have kind of a theme going with our animals. We also have a Sheldon. My wife is a fan of The Big Bang Theory, and her corn snake is named Sheldon. So there's that. And the other one, the piebald, his name's Kilo, just because he's all got mostly white. He's a high white piebald, so he ended up being called Kilo. Thought it was fitting. Yep. So Link is probably when we introduce a new person to snakes, somebody that's kind of skittish, kind of scared, nervous around snakes. This is the guy we introduce him to. He's not huge by any means. He's still small, but he is definitely the best tempered animal that we have. He's very calm, very relaxed. He doesn't do a whole lot of anything. I don't know if you can see right there. He's got a little heart, a little black heart in his pattern. It's kind of cool. The more time you spend with him, the more you get to really notice in the little things with his pattern. It says, if you look at it, if I can't twist my arm right, but if you look at it right here, it says bow. And on the other side, it looks like it says Google. But he is he's a very good animal to hang out with. He's really chill. So if you don't have any ball pythons and you're curious and you don't want to spend a lot of money on $500, $600, $700 on a snake that you may or may not enjoy, I would definitely suggest going the route of a normal. They're fairly priced. You can get them when they're little. You can start them in a smaller enclosure, which doesn't cost much, and then as they grow, just make their sizes grow as far as the enclosures go. But yeah, they're very awesome. I have no complaints about this guy. Even if you want to call him just a normal, he is a royal to me. He's probably the best one we have. I can go on and on about him, but yep. So definitely give the normals a shot. They won't disappoint. If you're new, if you don't have a reptile or a snake and you're curious, I highly suggest a normal, because like I said, you can pick them up from your pet store or your breeder for $60, $70, sometimes $75. It all depends on who you get it from. Also, you can get some normals that have het genes, so you can get like a normal with het pied, which means that it was bred to a pied. The parents have pied in their blood, in their genes. So if you were to breed him again, you could possibly get a pied out of it. But that's it's a little farther down the road, so might be going a little too deep into things. But yeah, so this is Link. He's just hanging out. He's just wrapped all around my arm. He's not letting go. He's got a pretty good grip. He's not going to fall or anything. You want to say hello or goodbye? It won't focus on him. I wish it would focus on him. But he's pretty photogenic, believe it or not. He kind of likes to have his picture taken. So it's kind of cool, kind of neat to have that. anyhow, this Link is just a normal, some would say. I would say he's my favorite by far. So that's him. Again, if you're interested in getting into the hobby, I suggest a normal because of the price. That's the only reason why, because of the price. And that's all I got, guys. I guess I'll see you next time. Not sure when I'm going to upload again. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow, but I'm not 100% positive. The next one will probably be on Romeo. I may need your help with IDing his genes, I guess you could say, his morph. Because I'm not 100%. I've had people call him an ultra male, and then I've had people say he's just a ghost. So I'm gonna share him with you guys, and hopefully somebody out there that stumbles across this video can let me know what he is. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.